That's the problem. No Vega motor. Right. Well, as you can see, I've got a job to do. I've got to go and find a motor. So, how about you two? How about you guys watch these two dickheads? T.N.N.
Hey, how's it going, Jamie?
Good, Dave, how you mate?
Yeah, so I thought we'd jump straight into it. What is a bogan to you?
Straight into it, alright. Straight into the tough
Bug
questions.
around.
Straight into the tough questions. Yeah, I mean, I've actually been asked that quite a bit lately, actually, and I find it quite a hard one to answer sort of concisely. I've thought a lot about it, but there's a couple of things that are pretty, I guess, important to it. Pretty important. I mean, if you're a music fan, be it realistic, any type of music that's passionate, it's strong, it means something. If you're a hard worker, and you're hard working at everything you do in life, not just work, hard working at your hobbies, hard playing, I suppose is the word I mean to use here, and you know, hard committed family man. Well, if that's you, congratulations, you're probably voted.
So you said hard working, so it's a very active, hands-on doing kind of a culture?
Yeah, I think most bogans, and certainly all the ones I know, would certainly identify as being reasonably busy people, being doers, not so much talkers or pretenders, but doers. You know, especially from my own perspective and the people I know. I mean, if we see something that we enjoy or like the look of, why not have a crack at it? You know? Get in and have a bash. Don't sit around and talk about it, you know, or text your mate about it or Google it. Just go and do it, man. See how it goes, you know.
And who cares if it doesn't work out?
That's right. Hey, if it fucks up, it fucks up. But that's rock and roll.
Yeah. And so you said hobbies, like any particular hobbies that you associate most with bogan culture?
Yeah, I mean, certainly the car or the automotive sort of interest is a big part of bogan culture, isn't it? And I think that's like perhaps something that's evolving. I think if you go back sort of 15 years, perhaps that automotive side of bogan culture, if you like, was perhaps a bit more of an offshoot. Now it seems to be quite a big part of it.
Why is that? Why do you think car culture is a big part of it?
Well, what I think is a big part of it is that there's always been car culture in New Zealand, but or certainly from my view anyway. But what I think is happening more is that New Zealand young people are waking up to realise that they're bogan. Whereas once upon a time they just didn't know. And that's why I don't perhaps believe that the car culture in New Zealand is growing. I don't really think it is. I think it's always been there. But bogans are growing exponentially.
That's really interesting. Why? Can you talk a bit more about why you think that might be the case?
It's hero worship, mate. It's people like me and you that are in our 30s now, and people looking up to us. You know, they want to be like us. Do you reckon
that's very scary if I can
No. Well, I mean, to try and answer the question seriously, I'd probably have to say I'm not sure. I don't really. I've thought quite a lot about it too, and it's a hard one to put your finger on, but I think realistically, I think New Zealand is becoming more and more of a bogan country. Bogan culture is becoming more accepted, it's becoming more the norm. Hence why something like automotive, like we were talking about before, which has sort of, I think that sort of seems more is more sort of growing towards us, and we're sort of starting to roll together probably more.
Yeah. And Why is being a Bogan? Why is that important? Why are Bogans important?
Well, I mean, they're hugely important to New Zealand because the country needs people who do stuff. You know, the country needs useful people. And so the more Bogans there are around, the more work's going to get done. The better the place is, hey? And I mean, I sort of, I mean it quite seriously too. It's, look, the country's a pretty sad place when we run out of people who are prepared to roll up their sleeves and get balls deep in it, you know. And look, that's to me is a pretty key part of Bogan culture, I suppose.
Do you feel that's happening in today's society?
I feel it's happening overall less and less, but I feel it's happening within our Bogan culture more and more. So I guess to try and quantify that a little bit, I think there's some really positive stuff happening socially in New Zealand for Bogans. However, you know, the country's got some pretty big challenges in other areas.
Bogans, we're going to solve the world's problems.
Thank you. How you going, mate? We've got a little homebrew drop here to try. It's Dr. Bogan Bitter.
Dr. Bogan Bitter?
Yeah, that's right. Caution, it may contain traces of metal.
Wow, let's hope so.
Chin chin.
Oh, see you at the bottom.
Right. What do you reckon, mate?
Do you want me to be honest or what? Yeah, nothing but the truth. That's shit. No, that's. No, I'm sorry, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but I mean some of these things we can't hide from. That's fucking filth, man. Is it beer?
Well, yeah, it's a ale.
Just because you put a sticker on it calling it beer doesn't make it beer. Did you use it? How'd you brew it?
In a barrel with the kit and the water and the yeast and everything.
Oh, you don't make beer, I suppose.
But you don't like me.
So I might just have another crack.
Alright, good luck.
Let's have another crack.
It's always been the second time round, I mean.
Oh, right, yeah.
And?
Yeah, it sort of improves, but it also sort of doesn't.
So
Yeah.
it's a polite way of just saying it's shit, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, shit isn't. I mean, I'd feed it to my dog.
Would you?
If I hated my dog and wanted to die.
Wow.
And I don't like dogs, so I mean, yeah, maybe I would feed it to my dog.
Well, would you put it on your breakfast cereal?
maybe it could be a breakfast beer.
Yeah. Anything wheat mix tastes good?
Yeah, possibly. I can't really think of any other use for it off the top of my head.
Fertilizer?
Possibly I would do maybe more weed killer than fertilizer.
You really don't like it, yeah. Don't hold back.
No.
Tell us how you feel.
No, I don't like it.
I don't blame you. Cheers, mate.
Hey.
Ugh.
Yes, that's right. It's the Metal Roundtable. Frequent watchers of the show, hi Mum, would know that usually what we do is we get 4 band members to come in and talk about stuff. This time we've got 4 nobodies.
Hi, Dave's mum. So we've got Glenn here.
I'm Glenn.
Faro.
Dave.
Jandals.
And Jace.
What have you got for us, Jandals?
I was just pausing just so I can cut that.
I figured that.
So heavy metal is not just heavy metal. It's a bunch of different genres within heavy metal.
Yeah.
And there are pretty fierce ideas on what is metal and what isn't and all the rest of it. What do you think is the most hated subgenre of heavy metal?
God.
Starting from Glenn.
I say like glam pop metal.
Oh, yeah.
Like heavy metal.
Yeah, heavy metal. Yeah, I feel like
That's what I go with.
essentially poison.
Yeah.
Oh, but hang on.
I like it. Don't get me wrong.
But what about
So it's the most hated, but we all like it.
You like it when you're home by yourself and no one else is around.
Yeah.
If someone's going to fuck to listen to that shit.
So you're saying it's like wanking metal?
Yeah.
No one else is around, you whack some off. Oh, check on some poison. Every rose.
So glam metal's like some really weird porn that you're not going to accept that you
Watched, yeah.
Watched.
And you act disgusted when people meet up. No, fuck no, I'm never whacked off.
No, I know the lyrics to the song, but I hate it.
Yeah. What about Darkness? I mean, they brought it back for a while, didn't they?
Darkness were terrible.
Yeah.
But that's hair metal.
It is.
It is essentially. Yeah.
But I bet you they had the wickedest, happiest concerts ever.
Yeah.
Hey, no fight.
Yeah,
no
It
nothing.
is-
We're going, yeah.
It is one of those times, like one of those bands. Like I feel like there's certain bands out there which you could go there, you could never have heard a song, but probably
You'd have a good time.
awesome time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
Kind
Motley
of like
Crue.
AC/DC.
Yeah. You can't go to an AC/DC concert or Motley Crue and have a bad time, even if you've never heard a song before.
What about Dragon Force?
Yeah. Oh, well, what I mean.
Well, you know, like the same sort of thing. They're kind of hairy, aren't they? Like hair metalish and sort of speedy. And apparently they're really. Well, my friend who went there said it was terrible noise. I've not seen them. I like Dragon Force.
We have.
We saw
Like
them.
Steel
but we-
Panther.
but
Like
we-
Steel
not the
Panther.
original.
Yeah, but that's another layer because they've got that
Yeah, but
massive comedy.
And yeah, Steel Panther mocked themselves.
Yeah.
And they mocked the
Yeah.
genre anyway.
Yeah.
Some people going in there. That's good.
Yeah, Dragon Force is probably more the power metal.
Yeah, probably down there, I guess. Yeah.
Although, I mean, what the fuck's in it? Like, I mean, that's the other interesting thing about genre is trying to put bands into those categories.
Yeah, you could put Anthrax into that same category, couldn't you? That was the same kind of thing.
Might be a little bit of a stretch, but
Oh, there must be a couple of songs or something like that that would
yeah.
push that.
I mean,
No,
the
musical
vocal
styles
styles of
is
Joey Belladonna. Yeah, he's
No, no,
right.
yeah, you're right.
It is that kind of. I mean, that's what made Anthrax different, wasn't it? Was
Yeah.
the style he could sing.
And they were comedic.
Yeah, exactly.
They very much were, you know,
Yeah,
like-
just took the
like
piss out of
Anthrax.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, they just didn't give a fuck.
They were skaters, mate. That's all it was. They were just
Yeah.
a bunch of young skaters. Saying the best band that I've ever seen live, apart from Judas Priest, because they fucking rock,
Who is it?
Mutton Birds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, they played this gig and they were tight. And not only that, they talked to the crowd in between songs. And like instead of them just pushing a couple of buttons to get the next fucking guitar thing going, you know, and then getting the next whatever they want, they sat there and they took time to talk to the crowd.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we were travelling up this place and we passed a couple of landmarks. We're like, yay, landmarks, woo, you know. But it was cool. It wasn't just like them head down, playing in a silhouette, people thinking they were
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Mind you, same thing with Exponents, man. I've seen them live at the old Bring Back the Fucking Wailing Bongo. Awesome. Fucking awesome. I just was overwhelmed at how good they were.
No, but I mean, I don't have any Mutton Bird songs in my list at all. My playlist on my computer. Or I've probably got one like a Kiwi's greatest compilation sort of thing, but I don't listen to them. But live, Mutton Birds were fucking cool because they were a tight unit
Yeah.
and they played well and they interacted with the crowd. A lot of bands don't interact with the crowd anymore.
Super groove.
Super group,
Live.
fucking cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They were fucking good.
But apparently at Homegrown they sort of lost the plot a bit and you could tell they were a bit rusty.
Yeah.
So, Limp Bizkit is a pretty tight unit,
They suck.
and they interact with the crowd.
He has a good point here. They do all that, but they still suck. Limp Bizkit would be like New Kids on the Block metal.
Yeah, I got you there.
Yeah, no, they would be, and I don't like New Kids on the Block.
No.
So can you have a pop
Who's your favourite new kid? Call me Dummy.
So the way,
Exactly.
so what we can have is we can
That's who Fred Durst reminds me of.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Dummy.
But he was cool in Band of
He's
Brothers.
not more like Mark Wahlberg, you know, and the Funky Bunch. Funky Bunch,
American Funky Bunch.
Or what's the other one you called? Linkin Park?
Yeah.
Like the way you pretended you didn't know what the name of the band
Yeah.
was.
No,
That's
I
quite a classic.
forgot it. I'm three
Yeah.
movements in.
Well, originally Linkin Park was actually called Hybrid Theory.
Really?
That was the name of their band.
To me,
That
it
was
just
the
seems like a
original
whole bunch of library kids who finally got together and learned how to play music.
name. So they read a lot of music,
Well,
learned how to play it.
3 steps away from Columbine.
That's why I can't stand Linkin Park. It's the angst.
But I mean, like that spoke for their generation when it came through. You know, there was a whole bunch of angry young guys out there who brought their first album going, I can relate to you, Chester.
Yeah. I'm annoyed. And
I'm just,
also 13.
yeah, I'm
And
disgruntled.
so I'm just gonna bundle this in with a whole lot of testosterone. There's no
He's
place to
mixing
go.
annoying.
Yeah. So is your point that these shitty, annoying mainstream bands actually introduce people to decent metal bands?
Yeah, I mean it's like a gateway drug.
It's a gateway band.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
So even though we hate these bands, people that have never heard metal before hear it and go,
It's well.
"Oh, this is on the charts. This is on TV. I wonder what else this new heavy metal thing
Yeah.
they're talking about."
You're 13 years old. You don't know what you're talking about. Linkin Park comes out, top 10. You see it all over the TV. You buy the album. Holy
Yeah.
crap, this is good.
Yeah.
What genre is this? You move on to other stuff. Eventually end up at Pantera. Realize Linkin Park shit.
True.
What was the question?
Who's buying pizza?
It was hey genre. Which genre? That was it.
Yeah,
Hair
Right?
metal.
Yeah,
Hair
genre.
metal. No, we agreed it was hair metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does the judge reckon? What do you reckon,
Oh, I'm not. This is just thrown out there for opinion.
Yeah, but you haven't actually put your opinion across.
I know. I'm like.
He hasn't had a chance, man.
He just realised that he was going for his favourite metal genre.
We're like jumping in front of him,
He's
going,
going to back out of this.
Hey, yeah. I was like, wait, I like it.
Goddamn, I've got nothing to say.
Everyone does when they're home by themselves.
Everybody